Hello everybody, how you doing today? It's Superfiend here. Welcome back to our Total War Three Kingdoms playthrough as the Yellow Turbans, where we have caught Gongsun Zan in an ambush as he left one of his really kind of small settlements and then looped around a territory that we had recently captured from him, and then we set up down over here near this bridge, and we've got him in an ambush. Now, I do think he's got the better army than us. We mostly have Yellow Turban warriors. They got a little bit more missile units and maybe a little bit more cav, slightly more cav. They got like one extra unit of cav. We do got the treb, and then we have a lot of Yellow Turban warriors. They should have access to shield wall. We have a few. White Wave veterans. Okay, so we might try to use the White Wave veterans to absorb the cavalry charges that they may have for us. And then really we want to swarm their archers and use our trebuchet to hit some sort of high value target. Probably some of their cavalry. But let's hop into battle here. The game says we are going to be defeated. That could very well happen. But the good news is, even if we do lose the battle, we are winning the war. And there's no way that Gongsun Zan doesn't come out of this like severely weakened. So even if he wins this battle, he's gonna have to go back to his territory and lick his wounds. And by the time he's done replenishing, we should be on top of him with Huang Shao. And I think it's Liaxi that's leading that other army alongside Huang Shao. Okay. And we'll look at that in a few minutes when we get back on the campaign map. So here he is right here. And here's all their cav. Now, these cavalry units, I believe, are unshielded. They are unshielded. That is correct. So, I really want to get, like, on their missile units fast. But the way they have them set up here. So, these are our White Wave veterans. I'm trying to decide if we want to hit them from the flanks or if we want to set up like down here at the head of the snake and start shooting these unshielded cav with our missile units and aiming our trebuchet at Gongsun Zan. And if we do that, that kind of seems like what I'd like to do. And if we do that, then what we can do is set our cavalry over here to get some nice flank charges. Now, we do have a veteran here who will help lead some of the cavalry charge. And then these guys can come in after the fact. Now, are they all hidden? They are hidden where I've set them up, so that's good. We don't have any flaming shot with our treb, but honestly, the regular shot does more damage, I think, to cavalry units. And then, so what are these? Yellow Sky Heralds. Yeah, we got a couple units of those. So let's set up here. Let's get our shield wall turned on. This is going to give us a major brace impact. 900% charge resistance. So if their cavalry want to charge into us while we have that active, that would be fine. And in fact, we'll set this up over here as well in case they try to loop around us. Look at this little triangle shape. And then our archers. And then we get 2 units of these. Oh, one of them is very depleted, so we'll set it back here. And we'll put the other unit behind the treb. And the job of these guys here is going to be to protect the trebuchet. Alright, right off the bat, hitting Gongsun Zan with the trebuchet. And as the other cavalry units move into range of the missiles, I'll do a manual target. The cavalry or the missile units in ambushes are always kind of funny. Even though you have ambush or fire at will on, they don't seem to fire. Okay, right off the bat, he lost 4 men from his bodyguard. These guys are still, as of yet, unspotted. Okay, he's retreating a wee bit. Now he's down. He started with 74, so he's lost like 17 troops from his little personal bodyguard there. Okay, the AI is regrouping. Had to do some decision making. And now they're going to start charging in here. So let's shoot the peasant raiders. Okay, missile units opening fire. They've already lost 20-ish in their unit. Okay, now we come out with our raiders, or our white wave horsemen. You know, it's early in the morning. I haven't had my coffee yet. That's my excuse. That's my excuse. Okay, now let's start flinging the trebuchet at Fuji, as these guys are all getting firmly entrenched here. Come on, pick up the pace. Okay, we've already repelled some peasant raiders. One unit of white wave horsemen in the Gongsun Zan, the other unit into the saber militia. Okay, doing good damage. I don't know what these archers are doing. Okay, let's redeploy these guys because they're all screwy right now. Okay, Gongsun Zan has broken from combat. Most of this stuff is broken now. This guy hasn't lost very many. Let's redirect our missile fire onto their spear guards in the back. Our trebuchet fire, I mean. Okay, and now let's pull our white wave horsemen. Let's just pull them right through our lines here. And these three will start shooting their strategist. Now we're going to let the rest of their infantry troops get a little bit closer before we reveal our generals. I'm going to redirect our trebuchet onto this spear guard unit here in this long column. I think we'll do more damage that way. This guy is going to break. We've hardly taken any casualties up here, so we are going to win this battle without too much difficulty, I presume. I'm going to go ahead and redeploy these guys kind of out around the sides. And let's get our white wave horsemen to come around as well. These guys are almost out of ammo. Let's start shooting their... I want to shoot the G militia. That's going to be my target. Okay, they are not making it back here, so let's come up with these units. And let's shoot now the G militia. We'll turn on our shield wall over here. Okay, these guys cannot have shield wall anymore. Coming around the side here. It's this unit of spears. I don't want to engage them with our cavalry. They're not doing much damage to us there. Our missile unit should be fairly low on ammunition. Let's shoot at Fuji. Gongsun Zan is back. Let's charge into him here. Trebuchet's out of ammo. We are firing right into this guy. Let's redirect to the G militia. Let's weaken them up a bit. Have they found us yet? They finally found him. Okay, so let's come out of here. The jig is up. Let's engage these spears. Okay, and we should be able to get a rear charge here. This healer should be able to go get the crossbowmen. And then our two units here. Oh, tangled up on that. And let's go ahead now and shoot the G militia there. Okay, let's pull him back, and let's get on the archer militia. He's in the two units of crossbows back there. One of them is starting to waver. It is Jing Long. He is one of our administrators. Okay, we broke that unit, so let's bring them around. Gongsun Zan broken. Let's charge here into the spears. Turn off guard mode on all these units. I imagine Gongsun Zan gonna come back though. Okay, now what are we fighting here? Let's get the White Wave Horseman over here. He's chasing them down. Let's go get on Fu Ji. Charge in here. And this guy's been chased by the spear guard. But he's still up. Okay, we can break this unit. We can break Fu Ji now. We can get over here on these guys. Gongsun Zan. I think he's left the field. So we will turn off our shield wall. Okay, everything here broken. Let's go get the spear guard in the rear here and bring one of these units back. The other one can continue their pursuit. Liu Bin is standing his own against Fu Ji, and the crossbowmen probably don't really have much in the way of targets. Okay, I need to babysit this guy better. I'm not doing a good job with Wan Jingshu. I'm doing a terrible job managing him. One step closer to victory there. These guys are almost broken. Let's go hit this unit here of Saber Militia. We'll put those guys into a group. Okay, so group 1 is now this little cavalry retinue. Group 2 is these guys. Group 1, just come back out this way, and you keep running. How are we doing over here? Let's see. Ranged attack rate is down because, oh, we got suppressing fire. Well, that's no big deal. Okay, coming out here. Let's crash into this unit. Okay, we've now broken all this. Let's start chasing their crossbowmen. These guys are now group 3. So we have won the battle. Start chasing some stuff down. Looks like the rest of their units are breaking here. There we go. Let's go get back on that unit of spear guards. Let's get on that unit of spear warriors. Chase these guys here. Now, what can these guys chase? Crossbowmen and archer militia. Okay, let's speed things up here. Running down as much of their units as we can. And they will have to go back and lick their wounds after this. We're in our territory, so we will be replenishing. It won't take us that long to get back on our feet. Let's go chase down these repeating crossbowmen there. And you can go chase down these repeating crossbowmen. This is definitely worthwhile. So I'm glad I decided to fight this battle. The auto-resolve calculation did make me a little bit nervous, but and the fact that we really didn't have, I don't know, a lot of missile units or trebuchets ourselves. But our infantry did get the job done very well. Okay, running them down. That unit either escaped or got run down. I think they escaped because we're at the edge of the map over there. And this unit's almost destroyed. Okay, very good. Very good. Ooh, he's got that unique spear. But I don't think we captured him. We've gained a pretty nice looking ancillary. We'll go ahead and take the ransom for the money. We're a little bit low on our income right now, like just a little bit. Or I should say we're a little bit low on our treasury. Our income per turn is not bad. And we recently did improve our relations with Sun Sua and Liu Kong. And who's the other one? Duchy of Zhang. They're all kind of in a coalition. And we did recently improve our relations with them. So we have 2 armies down here, theoretically, that we could dismantle and get quite a chunk of income back. But as soon as we do that, you know they're going to show up and attack us. So I just want to hold off on that for now. In any case, Cao Cao has died from some cause or other and is succeeded by Cao Hao. Okay. Cao Hao declared war on the Yellow Turban Rebellion. Very good. Kingdom of Wu commanded their vassal Zhang Chao to join a war against Jia Long. So Kingdom of Wu, Liu Kong, and Duchy of Zhang, they're kind of focusing their military efforts on Han, Xin, and this other faction here, Jia Long, which are kind of on the western edge of the campaign map. So they don't really have their eyes and ears on us so much right now. Liu Kong has declared war on Ma Chao, also on the west coast, or west side of the campaign map. Not the west coast, there's no coast there. Liu Kong requested Cao Hao join their war. Kingdom of Ba, so this is the other contender for Emperor of China, also on the western side of the map. Duchy of Zhang commanded their vassal Liu Zhang to join a war against Han Xing. Duchy of Zhang requested Kingdom of Wu join their war. That's Ma Chao. Okay. Buildings, lots of stuff finished, and we've got some assignments that are ending. Employee volunteers. I can't remember exactly what that does. We went through all these. Faction succession, we went through that one. And what was this? A stone axe. So increased instinct and satisfaction. And Lu Bin has gotten a Cure's vestments. Did he also get the axe? Lu Bin. Well, he looks pretty good. Oh, he's also got a skill point. So let's take care of that while we're in here. This is campaign movement range and increased speed for his retinue. He doesn't have any missile units. Melee armor piercing damage. And 50% post-battle loot income. You know, I think we're going to get opportunism for the increased battle loot. And the, what was it, 5% melee armor piercing damage for our White Wave veterans. And which one of these is armor piercing? It's this one, right? Yeah. You know, I like the little icon they used in Warhammer 2 more than this icon for armor piercing. It made a little bit more sense to me. It was like a sword and a piece of armor. If I remember right. Okay, no more skill points in there, so that's fine. Can I close that little information window? And let's just push up and attack this guy again. We're already almost completely replenished here. Oh, I'm so sorry, Gongsun Zan, that you have to go out like this. Oh my goodness, I've never seen this one before. He choked him out. I've never seen that animation before. Okay, cool. And we'll go ahead and take that. We didn't capture him. Is he dead? Dead? Or did he escape? There's no faction succession message. Which faction is he even a part of? I think he's part of Kingdom of Yan. No, apparently he is still the faction leader. So. And we'll just continue to push north with this army. We're starving Shihuo out at the lumber mill here, lumber yard. They've got how many turns? 2 more turns before they just flat out surrender. Although we are running out of military supplies awfully quickly. And we can probably just delegate this at this point. Let's starve them out though for 1 more turn. And I think maybe we'll even take Luke Swan and I kind of feel like we should break him off Like, Huang Shao by himself should be fine over there. So let's break off with this guy. Let's force march. Let's head over here. Let's go take a peek at Dai. Can't imagine that it's heavily defended. No, it is not. We got the single treb here, and we are replenishing. Should I swap out for like one more treb? You know what we could really use? We could use some heavy spear infantry in this army so that we can approach the walls without taking damage, as long as we have Turtle is the one I really need. Do we have anybody in here that grants us Turtle? Let's see. I don't see it. Any one of these guys provide increased missile block chance by chance. 8% ranged block chance, but I think that's for him personally. Yeah, it's for him personal. Army, increased military supplies, retinue, ammunition. Okay, no, let's check this guy here. Army, shield wall, military supplies, replenishment. That's great. What about melee armor piercing damage, melee damage, ammunition? No. I just want increased missile block chance for either the army or the retinue. Melee evasion, own retinue. Yeah, okay, I don't see anything that increases our missile block chance. So, in regards to recruiting some of the reclaimers, any unit is as good as any other, I believe. Okay, and we do have fire arrows for retinue on this guy. But the best he can get is the yellow turban archers. That's okay. And this guy cannot get the reclaimers. Can this guy get reclaimers? Okay, so he can get reclaimers. The veterans can have reclaimers. The scholars, I always forget like who can have what. The scholars get the archery masters, and really kind of like the light infantry with the buffs and stuff. Like the yellow sky heralds are pretty good. The chanters are probably really good. Nope, I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to look at his abilities. Sacred Chance, passive buff. Melee damage. Both armor piercing and base, and increased armor. So what is their like natural armor? Effect range 75 meters. So this affects everybody. Everybody nearby, at least. Ooh. Probably be a good idea to swap out 2 of these yellow turban warriors for some chanters. We're so late in the campaign. I don't have any of these units. Can this guy, is he just low level? Is that his problem? He's only level 3. So let's swap and let's show unavailable. Heavy sword infantry, Glaven bow, halberds, light bow infantry, and light sword infantry. And of course the spearmen. Okay. Well, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to swap these 2 guys out right here. We're going to swap them for some reclaimers, heavy spear infantry. We're going to keep the treb, a 1 treb. Just trying to decide if I should keep all these yellow turban archers. We have the fire arrows with this retinue, so you know what? We're gonna keep them the way they are. And then over here, does this guy have fire arrows for his retinue? Melee armor, piercing damage, melee damage, and replenishment. Personal melee evasion. Okay, we gotta keep this guy full of melee units. And I think what we'll do is we're gonna swap in cannot adapt advanced formations. We're gonna swap in 2 units of chanters. Okay, so this is a pretty decent army now. We've only got the 2 units of yellow turban warriors now. Maybe we should add Militia of Virtue instead. Although they're a much smaller unit. Where'd they go? Right here. They got much higher morale. Much higher armor piercing damage. Much higher melee evasion. They have less armor, I think it is. What is this? Oh, that's melee evasion. What's this? Melee evasion base, melee evasion shield. Oh, good grief. How confusing is this? They have no missile block chance, though. That's okay, because if we use these guys, we'll use them to protect our flank. And you know what? I want to do it. I want to get 2 units of the Militia of Virtue. And so what we'll do is the Reclaimers... Well, these guys are our front line here, the White Wave veterans. They're our front line. These guys will kind of be on the outside edges of the front line. And then the Militia of Virtue protect the flanks, with the Chanters kind of supporting like the left half and the right half. And then these guys, Yellow Sky Heralds, we'll just move them about wherever they need to go, and they just charge in. And then we got some archers, we got some cav. So I kind of like the way this force is looking right now. And this guy, he could use that nice new item that we just got. Or maybe some expertise, if we have any for him. Kind of don't. I'd like to get an item that had both resolve and instinct. Well, you know what? It's not that important. We'll go ahead. We'll give him the stone axe that we recently got. Pushes instinct up a little bit. So now he does 10% extra melee damage. It's really not that much. We would be better off getting this guy more expertise, but we don't really have any items for it. What do we have in here? He's got really good weapons. He's got good armor that gives him some expertise. He's got a horse that gives him authority, which is not the best thing. Well, he's okay. We'll get the legendary skills when he levels up by way of stat allocation. Okay, coming in over here, we've got a rebellion has showed up. Let's go squish it. We don't want them to grow in strength. Very good. Knock him on his knees and smash him in the head. Take the ransom there. Okay, so this settlement is very damaged. The garrison is very damaged because they did try to attack us, I believe, last episode, and we won the fight. And they are going to surrender in a single turn. Now, I did have a thought after between recordings. As soon as we take this, right? As soon as we take it, we're going to occupy that kingdom seat, and all the other factions, I think, are going to get a little bit rambunctious and start hating us again. When we've just given them favorable treaties and diplomatic trades and whatnot to increase our relations with them. And so it's kind of not in our best interest to take this city. It might be in our best interest to kind of like break the siege and give them like one turn and then come back and just lay siege again. And continuously do that and just kind of keep them in a state of limbo up here. That would kind of be, I think, a smart campaign strategy. But to me, it feels a little bit gamey, so I don't think I'm going to do that. I think we're going to go ahead and just take it and let the campaign unfold kind of the way the game is meant to be played. But if I really wanted to make things easier on myself, that's probably what I would do. I'd probably keep them alive. I'd retreat back every couple turns. I'd go up with, not these armies. I'd put different armies up here because these armies are way too good to be delegated to this. But I'd come up and I'd like sack it and retreat. And I'd just keep these guys pinned in here at one settlement and not take the kingdom of Yan up here. That would be a smart way to play it. But I don't think that's very entertaining. So I don't think we're going to do that. Now, coming over here and looking at everything else, we're a couple turns away from getting an extra building slot in Donglai, and then we're going to build a public order building so that we can turn our taxes back on and make more money. We need at least 8 positive public order. I'll turn the public or the taxes back on before we get up to +8 because I want the money and the food from that settlement. But okay, let's go ahead and what happened to the notification for all the buildings? I don't remember closing it. Okay, it went away, so let's just do this manually then. These are our armies. We're not going to move these 2 down here. And you know what? We'll just kind of leave them where they are. They've got lots of range. They can move about and cover our territory. Let's look at our assignments. Can we improve our construction cost and construction time? We can with Zhao Yu. And then we've also got a +10 cover cost for enemy spies. Like, why would we need this? We don't even have access to spies. Who's going to spy on us? Oh, here's a +12 public order. Zhao Yu. Go over here and inspire public order. Okay, good. Now we can turn that off. And we're not getting any more people in our court, really. It is kind of an issue. But we're going to go ahead, I think, and we're going to upgrade this. That's going to eat away 6 food, but we are at a positive 49 currently. So we got plenty of food. And that used up all of our income, so I can't upgrade anything else. Do I have any buildings that are building? Just Donglai. Yaoju is an iron craftwork village. What exactly does that do? That is the iron mine. Okay. And then Chen. And I'd like to try to trade for the farm over here. So where does this put us at? -19? -19. What could I do to make you a happy camper? He's very poor. We're already giving him food for 5 more turns. -19. I could do regular payments. Like if I gave him 1,000 per turn, although that is a lot. Although we did just get quite a bit back from turning taxes and stuff on over here at Donglai. I could do that for 10 turns. Let's look at our ancillaries. Okay, let's go look at these armors and see who on earth can wear any of this stuff. Cancel out of here. Because some of those armors I could trade away for that city, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we got a veteran. Cannot be equipped. Can't wear any of that. What about the healer here? Can't wear any of that. That's the veteran, the healer, and we have a scholar in here. Okay, we can't do anything with these armors, so let's trade territory. I'd like to get this from you, please. Trade ancillaries. Okay, we're gonna put all the armor on and just see which ones are worth the most. Okay, so the defenders... Well, here, we'll just click on that one and click on that one. Okay, now we only need to come up with 8.1. Let's go back to our ancillaries and find a couple of the poopy ones. That's a poopy one. I'll give you the eunuch. Okay, and then we make a small payment. Oh, I can't. Okay, payment per turn. I'm hoping it's only like a couple hundred. Okay, you know what? This is good for me, and that's going to get us the farmland at Chen, and that will complete the whole commandery. Kind of a funky shaped one, which is right here. Right here, okay. Aha! And then, oh, look at that. And then trade with Duchy of Zhang has been restored. So we just got more money out of that. I noticed, I looked at this between episodes too. I noticed that our trade with Duchy of Zhang had dropped out. And I was thinking about canceling our trade agreement and seeking trade with somebody else. But then I also figured if we could just get a hold of Chen, it would complete the trade route. And that's what happened. I'd also like to get Donghai from Kingdom of Wu. So let's go ahead and look at trading territory in here for Donghai, the fishing port. And let's go to these two armors that I can do nothing with. And let's throw some garbage stuff in here, like a dog and a rat. And we're already almost there, so we'll go ahead and offer regular payments. Shouldn't be too much. Okay, and that's going to complete another commandery for us. And what did they build here? Oh, this is very low level, so... we just have insufficient funds, so we're going to be able to pump our food up a little bit higher. And then I think we'll go after the commerce and food production. Okay. And that's going to get us a little bit more mileage out of this settlement. Because once we build this up and get another building slot, we can boost our commerce. Right? And then what did they build over here? These are all level 4. Build to last. So maybe this will be our next research and open up all these level 5 buildings. It'll also give us 10% food from farming. It's only 2 turns. And then we are currently researching. Where did it go? Well, 8 satisfaction and 5 morale. It's this one right there. Okay. And also enlightenment. And then up here, see, look at this. Cancels alliances with other emperors. So as soon as we get that seat, well, we don't have alliances with other emperors. We're in a coalition with Gongdu. So maybe that's okay. How is Gongdu? Let's just see his diplomatic status. So he's at war with Ma Chao, Wang Baolan, and Han Xin. So currently he should be making most of these other factions happy too, with his war. He's at -1 food, and we have a big excess. So let's offer some food to Gongdu. Let's get a little bit more money here. No, I thought I typed in a 6 there. Okay. Getting closer to the true value here. Okay, good enough. 358 per turn from Gongdu. And let's go ahead and look for some more food trade here. Let's look at attitude. Zhang Jingjiang, are you somebody's vassal? You are, and you're very poor with your food. Let's see. You know what? I think I'm just gonna give you 3 food. Okay. Lubu, how you looking with your food? He's in bad shape. So let's go ahead and offer up 6 food to Lubu, and let's request regular payments. I don't think he's going to give us that much because it's pretty much all of his money. He's not even going to give us that. You know, he's not going to give us very much of anything. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to cancel this, and we're going to drop this by 2, and we're just going to, well, okay, we got 65 food. Holy smokes. Okay, let's throw some food to Lubu, and that is going to plus 15 favorable deals with us. That's going to make him a little bit happy. Okay. Liu Zhang, very poor with his food. We're at 57 food. So let's go ahead and just throw in 6 food here. You are making 5,000 per turn. You rich son of a gun. No. I'm making 5,000 per turn. And I canceled the wrong one. Whoops. Okay, here we go. Back to food. Let's go 6 food. You are making 466 per turn. That sounds more like it. Let's just give him 6 food. Okay. That's excellent. Cao Hao. Now, he does have some food, right? He's got 10 food, so he's not going to want any. Liu Kong. We are already giving you food. We did. We offered food for military access, it looks like. Kingdom of Wu, we're trading food. Han Empire. They got tons of food, so they're fine. Zhang Chao, probably low on food. Let's throw 6 food this guy's way. Request regular payments. He's making decent money, so let's put 500 on the table here. How much food would I have to give you to get 549 per turn? It's a lot. Yeah, so I'm not going to bother with that. Let's go down to just 200 per turn. Try 14 food. Okay. So we're going to get a little bit of money back off this guy, but more importantly, we're going to get a positive factor with him. So let's see what it turns into here. Plus 15 favorable deals with us. And then the last one I want to look at is Duchy of Zhang. We're already trading food for 500 per turn. So really not that much currently, but that's fine. And then we have Sai Mao. Who's he at war with? He's at war at Gongdu, so we're not going to bother with trading with him. And then the last thing I want to do is just look at quick deals and look for non-aggression packs. Or possibly military access, peace. Not going to offer peace here, and I'm definitely not going to offer peace with Han Xin. And he won't become a vassal. Demand submission. Nobody will become our vassal. Support vassal independence. A few people might. And there's no Confederate options. And there's no trade agreements or anything that we can open up right now. So that looks pretty good. The poo is going to hit the fan, though, once we have ourselves inside this city. I really am tempted to break this siege and pull back, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. We're going to press on. They're fighting us again. Well, you know what? There's no sense in going into this battle, so we'll delegate. We already fought that battle once. We absolutely decimated them. We lost hardly anything. 2,200. That seems like an awful lot. And now we're going to have to occupy or sack the settlement. Could sack it. Okay. If you choose to occupy this settlement, you will automatically cancel alliances with other emperors. I don't have any. I don't have any alliances. We're taking it. Let's look at our income. Let's see how it changes from 53.43 to 55.57. So here we go. Kingdom of Wu commanded their vassal Huang Shao to join a war. That's Kingdom of Ba. Duchy of Zhang commanded their vassal Liu Zhang to join a war. Jia Long. Han Xin invited Sai Mao into their coalition, so we definitely don't want to have any trade agreements with Sai Mao. Faction developments, heroes, perseverance. Be resolute but not boastful. Resolute but not haughty. Resolute but not arrogant. Resolute because you cannot avoid it. Resolute but not violent. Okay, well, there you go. Vengeance is mine. The burden of a vengeful duty that long clouded this general's happiness is finally lifted. Through sheer chance, they encounter their target on a lonely road and satisfy their responsibility once and for all. So she's now got a pretty big satisfaction modifier for 15 turns. And I think recently in last episode or the one before, she had a minus 25. So she's all over the place. And challenger for the throne, Huang Shao, another warlord, has declared themselves emperor. Is this the will of heaven, or are they a traitorous dog to be put to the axe? No, we're not a traitorous dog. This is, we are the correct emperor. No longer emperor, Kingdom of Yan. Okay, so they've been unseated. Emperor seat captured. Yes, we got that. And there is a new rebellion. Who is outside? Okay, let's go squish this rebellion here. Stab through the neck and then hit in the head for good measure. Ouch. Okay, what do we got here? Emperor Ascension. You know, it seems like this should have popped up earlier. The age of great peace has finally come, and with it the divine mandate of heaven is ours at last. To whom the mantle of rulership has passed is not certain, however, as the signs keep pointing to two different candidates. One is a peasant with a humble background, the other the son of an ancient noble line that joined the rebellion in its early stages. As the great virtuous master, the people turn to you to make the final decision. Uh-oh. Do we choose the peasant? So we'll get decreased construction costs, decreased construction time, very big population growth, and a huge increase in food production. Wow. Plus 100 tribute in diplomacy. So I guess that's when we make vassals, which we have none right now. Plus 40 diplomatic relations with all factions. You know, I'm kind of tempted to go with that. Plus 50% income from commerce. Myself. Ooh, minus 25% retinue upkeep, faction Y, plus 2 starting rank for all units. Can I look at, like, what are we spending on upkeep right now? Plus 40 diplomatic relations with all factions. You know what? I'm going to go with the peasant. Okay, the peasant. And let's go ahead now and look through these things. Oh, and the reason I chose that is because to me that just feels a little bit more yellow turban-ish. You know, this is supposed to be like the People's Rebellion. And the increased food production is amazing, and that's going to allow us to upgrade all of our buildings. And the other thing to look at in here, which we've been neglecting, but is it the temple? No. Headquarters. Every one of these that we build allows us to get an available administrator position. And when you have administrators, it very often reduces corruption. So upgrading our cities really high and then getting administrators is going to, I think, allow us to get the most income out of our settlements. And then also the peasant one has a big boost to growth. So all of our peasantry income is potentially going to be through the roof as long as we can manage our public order. And since we got that 50% food production, we could even consider managing our public order by lowering our taxes. Because we'll still have plus 25% food production, you know, plus 50% minus 25%, but we'll get a plus 6 public order to help manage all that population. But I think for now, we're going to go ahead and leave it where it is. Let's look at our commanderies and let's sort by public order and just see which ones are the worst. Okay, so Donghai is really bad. Ooh, why is it so bad? Okay, it's faction support, which is bringing us down at Donghai. So that's fine. We'll get that under control. Donglai is now plus 4 because we put that guy there in assignment. Which ones are the worst? Zhang Shan. Okay, so can we put somebody in here who boosts public order? It does not appear that we can. So are scholars the ones that give us the plus 12? We want to make sure this guy's not an administrator. Good grief. Okay, so we can increase commerce, silk, and spice. That's pretty much all we can do. We need more people, or we need to let go of some generals would be the other option here. But going back to our public order, we're going to have to start managing it. So I think the focus now is going to be to open up some building slots to build public order buildings. Maybe in our more interior commanderies, we can start to let go of some of the garrison buildings and build public order. That might be an option. I don't think anything is in immediate danger of rebelling. Maybe Zongshan, but we're already up there. And it's really just faction support right now. The toolmaker's in our favor, but the commandery itself is not. So let's go ahead. Let's repair these. Now, what do we got here? You know, I'll just build them all like that. We'll wait and see like what these end up being. I'm pretty sure that's what they're gonna be, but okay, let's start heading south with this army, because this is our one that has like obscene trebuchet damage. No, it's not. This is the army. Li Pei Shang. We want to get her out of here. All right, looking at all this stuff here, how are these guys looking? They're pretty much full. So we're almost ready to go lay siege up here. We are low on military supplies. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to move forward, and we're going to encamp. And now it's only down to -2. Darn. Let's come back. We'll come back to here and encamp. And I think we can just auto-resolve this battle now. They still got 2,300. Oh, boy. Let's auto-resolve it. I don't feel like fighting that. They're so depleted. We still took 1,000 in casualties, though. So ridiculous. Faction succession. Shi Huao has been succeeded by Qi Guanjun. Okay. And so let's go ahead now and go through this big pile of stuff here. Sieges and blockades. Enemy surrender imminent. That was up at Liaxi. Zhanyi and Guanhai becoming friendly. Okay, we went through all the diplomacy stuff. We got traits gain. Mukai has become fraternal. Plus 10 resolve and then some satisfaction. He's over here. Okay, so this guy's retinue is just getting bigger and bigger due to his resolve. Faction developments. That was our reform that we finished. We have an imminent rebellion at Chen. So let's go ahead and reposition these armies. To kill the rebellion once it spawns in. It'll probably spawn in like over here. Okay. Vengeance is mine. This was Jia Min Min. We got the Kira's vestment. Gongsun Zan. His capital has been relocated to the horse pastures at Dai right here. So they've only got Dai and hopefully Yanmen. And then the Alliance of the Darkening Moon is out of the game. Commandery secured. This was Liaxi. Emperor seat captured. And then Baipu, rebels killed in battle. We ascended to Emperor Jigu, Zheng Wanning, and Shi Huao, all killed in battle here at Yanmen Lumberyard. Let's go ahead and repair that. We got a skill point in here. So this guy is Instinct and Resolve. We'll get the campaign movement range, I guess. And then let's look at our commanderies. We do have some assignments that we can send people on. They boost commerce. So here we have 230 commerce. Here we have 200. Here we have 300 commerce, but minus 42% corruption. 348 commerce. Theoretically, okay, Yubei Ping is up here. So if we were to boost commerce here, but also reduce corruption, we could potentially get a lot of money. So let's go ahead and look at these two people that are available. And do either of them have that minus 20% corruption ability? I can never remember like who has what with the yellow turbans. But I don't see it there. And this person is also a healer, so I would presume that they don't have it. Are their trees identical? Yeah, okay, their trees are identical. So boosting commerce over here is not going to help us at all because we still have a gigantic pile of corruption, which is sucky. So let's go back to here again. All right, let's see if we can deploy them at Ping Yuan. No, we can only increase our food. Or income from peasantry. It'd be an extra 100. It's really not much. Chen is a good settlement for income from peasantry, but it's got high corruption. See, our corruption is now 42%, so we really need to open up building slots. And we need to get our corruption under control. We absolutely have to start working on that because it's just killing our income. Oh, bother. All right, let's try Anping. Well, yeah, we got some commercial income here. It's not very much. We've also got income from peasantry in Anping. You know what? That will give us more if we do the food and the peasantry, and then Yi is the other one where we 42% corruption, just absolutely killing us there. Oh my goodness, the corruption is out of this world. Well, let's do Ping Yuan and we'll just do income from peasantry. They got a little bit of a bonus there. Okay. Let's start focusing on some building slots, but let's pick our reform first. I talked about getting this. This is going to open up a bunch of rank 5 buildings. It's also going to give us 10% more food from farming. And then we got to start upgrading our buildings. We really do. We need to be able to build administrator slots. Okay. So in here, +3 food. Like this is not a food settlement. So we're going to demolish this. And we're going to demolish that. That's going to open up 2 building slots in Yubei Ping, Yaozhu. We're going to get rid of the food buildings up here. This stuff can all stay for now. Bohai. Now, Bohai, we got some food. So I'd be okay with keeping food buildings here. But I'm thinking we can get rid of some of these garrison buildings. I really think we can get rid of some of the garrison buildings. It does make me nervous, but... Ah, bother. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the garrison building at Bohai. And I'm going to keep Zongshen the way it is for now. But I'm going to get rid of this... Well, I'm going to get rid of this food building. No. We have a livestock estate here. Cancel that. I'll go ahead. I'll upgrade that. Okay, we're repairing that there. Okay, Anping. I'm going to keep Anping the way it is. 4,000. And what about Yi? I'm going to keep Yi the way it is for now. Hanoi. It'd be nice if we could get that city. Is that their capital? It is, so they'll never trade it. Ping Yuan. I think I deployed that guy here for food, and if I get rid of this, it's going to be our income from peasantry. If I get rid of this, it's going to completely destroy that assignment. Yeah, okay, so cancel that. That's no good. We'll just throw you in at E. You can boost our food over there. But we're demolishing the food building here. Okay, Taishan. We got food stuff in here. I think I want to keep the garrisons where I have them along the river, because when the AI does declare war on us, those are going to be like some of the first settlements they attack. So like Dong, Ping Yuan, I think could use a garrison building. Taishan, we'll keep the garrison building. But then further in here, I think we can start getting rid of them. I might keep the garrison building here at Pengcheng, because if we do lose Chen, then Pengcheng is a natural defense point, although the AI does often go around towards the temple, but that could very well be because we have the garrison building. Donghai. Donghai is a bit of a food building, so we'll just keep that. Now, Longye. I don't want any food buildings in here. I don't think I have any. I think we would be okay to get rid of the garrison building here. Yeah, we'll do that. If the AI ever comes in and like comes all the way around and takes Beihai from us, then we can recruit armies at Taishan, Longye, Dong. We can get back on it pretty quickly. do we need the increased food production here? I'm going to keep it for now because, you know, we do have farmland there. And then over at Chen, we'll keep the food production here. So that looks pretty good. Now let's just look at like what we can build. I want to open up building slots and I want to start boosting our public order. Okay, so we got a building slot here. 9 public order plus 20% income from all sources. I do like that. 15 public order and available. So we get public order, no direct income bonus, but the ability to have an extra administrator and then putting somebody in that reduces corruption could indirectly get us a lot of money. So let's go ahead and start building the sympathizer meeting place. Bohai, Zhongchan. Now let's go to Pingyuan. Let's upgrade this. So that's gonna take away 8 food, most of our money too. So I'm not gonna upgrade that any further. I ran out of money to spend. Okay. What's going on at Chen? Low public order, rebellion imminent, blah, 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 blah. All right, let's end our turn. I think we've done everything we can do right now. Who are you? You're Gongsun Zan. So you're... There's nothing you can do. Okay. Okay, looks good. Kingdom of Wu commanded their vassal Huang Shao to go to war with Ma Chao. Duchy of Zhang commanded their vassal Liu Zhang to join a war against Ma Chao. Defiant versus Superstitious. We've only got one choice to increase the relationship between Pei Wen Shao and Lu Xuan by picking Defiant. Yeah, great. And we got the rebellion imminent at Yu Zhao. Oh, where is that? Okay, right over here. That's fine. And the music just like stopped. And then we got a rebellion at Chen. Diplomacy. We got lots of buildings were demolished. All done. And then we got some things that are finished. We'll deal with all that later. Defiant versus Superstitious. And a couple people became Oathsworn. And I clicked the wrong mouse button so we don't get to see who it is. In any case, it doesn't matter. We're going to end this here. When we come back in the next one, we'll probably capture Dai. And then we'll start pushing over this way. And we're just going to work on upgrading our settlements, getting our public order under control. Because our population is got a huge bonus. And we're going to need to worry about our public order. So anyways, let me know if you enjoyed this with comments or thumbs up. I'm enjoying it. I think we did pretty good the past few episodes, this past week, really. Check out the rest of the channel. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. You have a good afternoon. And take care.